Hello everybody and welcome back to the Body Coach TV. I'm Joe Wicks and this is my wife, Rosie Wicks.
Hello.
And this is a pregnancy safe workout. Rosie, you're in your
third trimester.
And this is the kind of workout we've been doing throughout her whole pregnancy. And it's a 20-minute session using one pair of dumbbells, a couple of bodyweight moves and a pair of dumbbells. And it's not about lifting heavier each week and trying to get stronger and break world records. It's really about maintaining your strength with control, with good form, stabilizing your joints and really focusing on keeping a nice strong core to help prevent lower back pains, any injuries you may get. So it's really about being gentle, listening to your body. And how many times a week do you normally do this workout?
I do something like this probably about 3 times a week.
About 3 times a week. Do yoga once as well, don't you? So
yoga once a week, yeah.
And obviously first trimester you were really tired. You didn't do a lot in the first trimester, did you? But
yeah, I found it harder actually, like the first trimester basically.
And I think
and
as
then
you got through that.
Second trimester it gets easier, and now I've just maintained it throughout the third trimester.
So I hope you enjoy this workout. I'm going to be exercising alongside Rosie and take it easy. The first exercise is body weight only. So what we're going to do, Rosie, is a nice slow controlled squat. As you come up, you're going to kick your leg out and you squat down and you kick the opposite leg. So you're just trying to activate your quads and obviously your glutes. And it's really just slow and controlled. Keep your feet nice and flat on the ground. So squatting down, we kick out to the right, off we go. So down, come up, kicking the leg out. And yeah, the most important thing about exercising during pregnancy is that you're really focusing on really good form, good control. So you haven't got to be jumping up and down, doing squat jumps and really explosive moves, because the body actually starts to almost, you lose a bit of stabilization in the joints. Things start to relax around the joints. So it's about doing things with a bit more, slower tempo basically to really stabilize your joints. And you get the benefits from that. Strengthen everything around the muscle and around the joints, and rest. Feel all right?
Yeah.
And again, it's about, you might want to go narrow, parallel, you might want to go a bit wider. You just get into a position where you can squat nice and low and controlled, keeping your feet flat on the ground. So yeah, that might adjust as you go through your pregnancy and the bump gets a bit bigger. You might need to turn your feet out. So next one, Rosie, dumbbells. We're going to be doing some shoulder press. So nice straight back, soft knees, press above the head and lower, good. So we're trying to do 35 seconds of work, 25 seconds rest. So what dumbbells are you using there, Rosie?
I've got 5s.
5 kilograms.
I use most of the time, yeah.
Yeah, so it's not about trying to come in every week and lift heavier and heavier and heavier. Just think about, maintaining your strength and fitness throughout your pregnancy. And obviously the healthier and stronger you are going into the birth, the easier it's going to be to get active again and to rebuild your strength and fitness once your baby arrives.
Got to get strong arms for carrying the baby around.
Definitely, and a lot of people, are really put off by the thought of exercising during pregnancy, and it's something they're kind of a bit nervous about. But essentially, you can continue doing most exercises, things like crunches, avoid things like that. But squats, lunges, shoulder press, all these kind of moves are really good for yourself, for not just your body, but also your mind. So next I'm going to do is a front squat, Rosie. So dumbbells up, and we're going to do like a nice controlled front squat. So we go down slow and come up. So again, it's about control. We're not trying to rush the move. Sitting down into your heels and stand up nice and straight. So how are you feeling at the moment? So how has it been this third pregnancy for you?
All my pregnancies have felt similar, but it's definitely harder looking after 2 kids.
Yeah.
That are pretty wild. We've got a 2-year-old and a 3-year-old, so it's harder in that sense, but...
Final rep. Excellent. So dumbbells down, give your little arms a shake off.
Yeah, it's harder to find the time to do a workout, but 20 minutes is definitely manageable. And the weeks where I keep it up and I do it regularly, I feel so much better. It's so much easier to not get out of the routine of doing it.
Definitely. It's about listening to your body. On the days you are really exhausted, like have a rest. It's not about, you've got to have the strict routine. So we're going to do bicep curls now. 1 dumbbell in each hand. We rotate and curl the dumbbell. Yeah, remove the pressure. It hasn't got to be 5 days a week. It could be 2, 3 workouts a week, whatever it may be, just to keep yourself active. And also, you do a lot of walking, don't you?
Yeah, I walk a lot. I do try and listen to my body. Some days I just know I need to rest. So sit down and lie down as much as possible.
What we're trying to do here is keep the back nice and straight, rotate the dumbbells as you curl up. Brilliant. Last few seconds and relax. Yeah, there's that thing that people often hear that, you know, you can carry on doing what you've been doing for your pregnancy. Like if you're active, carry on with that. But if you're someone who is sedentary, don't be put off by starting to exercise. Keep it gentle, keep it simple, like 30 seconds of work, 20 seconds, or whatever it may be. Gradually build your strength, because it's going to be so good for your mind and body and the baby if you stay active through your pregnancy. Okay, so 1 dumbbell in each hand, Rosie.
And
we're now going to step the right leg back. Come forward a little bit so you're off the grass, and then we're just going to drop down into a kind of lunge. It's a static lunge. This is really tough on the front leg, but also that back leg as well, and the hip flexor. You might be getting a stretch in that back hip flexor.
And I do have to try and think about doing these really slow and controlled now, because the bump definitely makes you off balance.
Yeah, so shoulders back, chest up, and we're dropping that back knee towards the ground. Yeah, you might find that your balance is changing a little bit through and rest through your pregnancy, because also, as I said, like ligament, tendons, everything kind of almost relaxes going like further along. So I wouldn't recommend things like lunge jumps where your knees are all over the place. This is a good way of doing it, just slowing things down, more of a static move. And if the weight's too heavy, just drop it back and do body weight.
I remember suddenly getting to a point where I was like so wobbly and realised that I just had no balance with this.
So it's a hormone called relaxin, which basically just makes everything a bit more limber. Right, during your pregnancy, to prepare you for giving birth, basically. It lets things move a bit more. Right, so slow, controlled. Think about bracing your core, your pelvic floor, like keeping all that strong. It's almost like a corset, right? The muscles come around from the spine, so think about bracing your core, using your natural strength of your abs and your core, and relax. Ouch. Right, we're going to do an abs exercise now, but not like a crunchy contraction, more of a static hold. We're going to do a plank. So we're going to do a high plank, which is basically a high plank like a press-up position. And if you do find that too difficult, do the same thing from the knee. So just think about bracing your core, sort of drawing your belly button up towards your spine, holding all those muscles in. Off we go. So we're just going to lift. So your hands are stacked under your shoulders, nice straight line between your shoulders and your feet, and you can squeeze your quads a little bit, squeeze your glutes, and imagine you're bringing your belly button like up towards your spine. Really think about continue to breathe as well. Try not to hold your breath. Hug your baby and try not to hold your breath, like keep breathing. And the baby's so well protected in there, so don't think you're gonna hurt your baby by kind of bringing a little bit of contraction in there. 3, 2, 1, and rest. It's just about, you know, like I said, not crunching and squishing things. It's more about just slowly, gradually inhaling, exhaling, pulling this nice and tight, squeezing your pelvic floor muscles, and good. You're right.
Time to do the pelvic floor as well, yeah.
Right, next one's going to be a squat hold, so no dumbbells. Again, finding your position. You might find that too difficult to be close. You might need to go wide. We're going to sit down and hold a squat. So back nice and straight. Weight into the heels of the feet, weight in the heels. And again, you're going to feel it for your quads, your glutes, and get nice and low. Just hold that position.
This could be good to prepare you for birth as well, if you have this labour position.
Right.
Lots of people labour like this.
So you're having the baby this time at home in there. We're going to do it inside the house.
Yeah,
We've had it at the
hopefully.
hospital before. Right, 5 seconds. Go down another inch. 3, 2, 1. Oh. So that's a good one. Good strengthening one.
Take some water.
So we've got 2 more moves, and then we're going to go round for a second round. It's 2 rounds in total. We're now going to do a set of push-ups. Now obviously, chest and triceps, we want to stay strong in the upper body. I've got you a towel, Rosie.
Thank you.
For your knees. Let's go at an angle like this. So we're going to basically be knees on the ground, bend the elbows as low as you can go, and push up. So elbows tucked in, chest to floor if you can. Just go as low as you can, and
Definitely can't get my chest to the floor anymore with this bump.
just go again. Yeah, go again. That's perfect. You're still getting quite low. But again, if you haven't got the strength to get right down, do like a half rep, Rosie, like half a bend. That's it, just there and up. And again, brace your core. Think about protecting the baby, bringing that all in, contractions through here. Really strengthen that area. It's going to help with your lower back, because your lower back's working with your abdominals. 3, 2, 1, How's that feel? I bet they get harder as you get heavier, right?
Yeah.
Pushing more weight.
Carrie, you need to do this workout with like a big heavy ball in your top.
Right, I've tried like doing weight. I've done a weighted workout before. Right, so we're now going to do a bit of a cardio move. So we're not going to run on the spot. We're just going to basically lift our knee sort of up, out to the side. So you're not bringing it straight up. Bring it out. So you sort of move around the bump, if you like, out to the side. You ready? So this is a little bit of a cardio move. So left, right, good. This is just sort of old school aerobics move.
I was just going to say, this reminds me of like my mum doing aerobics in the 90s.
We're just trying to elevate the heart rate a little bit and get that energy building up. Right, let's go 18 seconds and then we're going to go straight back through for round number 2. It's a 20-minute workout. Stretch, pull. Good, 8 seconds. How you feeling, all right?
I'm feeling good.
4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Right, high fives. Awesome, you've done 1 round. We're now going to go through a second time. Exactly.
3 rounds.
No, it's a 2 minute. It's a 20-minute workout. So
Okay.
two rounds, 10 moves, and that's perfect. 20 minutes, you know, it's enough. And it's about just little bits, little and often. You know, you haven't got to do like an hour at a time.
Yeah.
And this is perfect. So we're going to squat down and kick to the
Start
right.
day.
So come a bit closer to me if you need to. So squat down, kick out, good. So we're trying to activate the glutes as we kick out. Let's go a little bit slower, so even slower. So slow on the squat. That's it, good. How are you feeling? Is there anything that is uncomfortable for you? Things that you really can't do yourself in third trimester?
So I'm getting a back pain and pelvic pain more than the last 2 pregnancies this time, but on the days when it hurts I'll just rest. Yeah, I get a bit sore here sometimes, but
Your hip flex, is it right in there?
yeah, I'm trying to stretch more, do yoga, and I've started wiggling around on the ball, which actually really helps.
The big exercise ball, yeah. Yeah, your body's going to be, you know, every day is different, right? Just to see how you're feeling. Right, so we're going to pick up the dumbbells, we're going for shoulder press again. So we're trying to push, not like that in front, but straight up above the head, so really working the shoulders. Let's go. So press and lower. Good, squeezing those shoulders. And what you don't want to do is like, you know, arch your back. So if the weight's too heavy, drop the weight. Keep a nice neutral spine. This is all about the upper body strength. But again, try and physically strengthen your core at the same time. So think about bracing your core as you press up. 10 seconds left. Drive up. It really is so beneficial, last one, to you and the baby to stay fit and active during the pregnancy. It could be, you know, walking, cycling, swimming, gentle bodyweight stuff. Pilates is great, yoga, you know, think about mobility as well, because you don't want things to get tight, you want to be supple as well.
It's like practicing for
Yeah,
labour.
and it's such a physical thing, isn't it, giving birth?
Yeah.
That the stronger you are going into it, the better. So dumbbell front squat. So 1 dumbbell in each hand, we slowly lower ourselves to the ground and stand up. Again, you can alternate the foot position, just control it. We're not dropping down, it's like you're really lowering under control.
Yeah, it's nice just not feeling like you have to start from scratch after you've had the baby and you've maintained some sort of fitness throughout.
Definitely, it's definitely amazing for also like your stress level. That's an emotional time being pregnant, so having a routine where you're just doing it for your mind as well. It's never about fat loss. One of the things I think women do struggle with is the weight gain. It shouldn't be about the weight gain, because you're going to be gaining weight through the pregnancy. It's about staying strong and
just
being
feeling strong.
Just feeling good, right? Oh, bicep curls. Right, so curl.
Oh, I heard your shoulder click.
Yeah, I do remember in the first trimester you were just so sleepy.
Tired.
So in that time, like, take the
did-
naps when you can.
I did a bit, but it was definitely harder to get back into because I had a few weeks of doing not much, but walking a lot still, I guess.
Yeah, the most important thing is just trying to do a little bit to maintain your fitness, because it's so easy to lose strength and fitness. It goes so quick. So you don't want to spend 9 months inactive, because then obviously it's even harder getting fit and getting strong again after the baby comes. So little and often, 20 minutes a day if you can, 3 days a week is perfect. And like, it's manageable, isn't it? I mean, Marley's in there now, we've got him, we can see him through days watching TV, so we can just get it done, you know, squeeze it in.
Sometimes it's nice to have...
Okay, we're doing the reverse lunge, so 1 dumbbell in each hand.
It's nice to have exercise as that excuse to have
Right leg back.
time for yourself, but if Joe's working all day, I do sometimes have to just try and do it with the kids.
Well, I always see dumbbells are scattered around the house, because you basically, wherever you get a chance, you just do a few reps when the kids are there.
I do try and, or an exercise band or something in every room to try and remind me to do something.
Oh, how's that feel, right?
Yeah.
That's it. If you want to feel it more in your glutes, take your right leg back a bit further. Like, the bigger the gap, the more you're going to feel your glutes work. Okay, slowly down with the weights. So yeah, it's loading the front quad, but if you have a bigger gap, you'll feel the glutes, has to work as well. So yeah, narrower, more quad dominant, further apart. I think I'm using 12s there.
Oh,
they're doing me in.
I've got added
I should have got 10s.
What did we do then? Right leg back?
That was right leg back, yeah. So same again, so just picking up the dumbbells nice and carefully. We're gonna go left leg back, right leg forwards. Lower yourself down and step up, good. We've got 4 more moves after this. So this is a nice, gentle workout, but we're still elevating our heart rate. We're still getting a good cardio workout, but we're strengthening our muscles, you know, our joints, and everything's gonna benefit from this. Does the baby go really chill when you're moving, or does it wake up?
I think it does, you know. I think it like rocks it to sleep, because as soon as I sit down or lie down still, I feel like wriggling around.
So we're going to go back into the plank. So remember, the aim is to be, you don't want to be like up here in the air like this.
Downward dog.
You don't want to be doing like arching your back. You want to sort of squeeze everything, keep everything in a nice straight line. So do you want to describe how it feels for you? Because I can't really describe it without the bump.
Yeah, I just always try and think, breathe out at first, and then so I breathe out, and then as I breathe in, I just think about hugging the baby and sucking it like back to my tummy button, back to spine, just gently.
And if you find that's too difficult, just drop to the knees, stay in the same position. You're still going to feel those muscles work. So you're not, it's more of a static hold.
I can still really feel it like that, to be honest.
Yeah, look, and try and pull in your pelvic floor muscles. Can you describe that, how you like pulling that as well? Like holding in a wee, right?
You got it like holding in a wee, yeah.
And rest, yeah, like you're trying to squeeze in all those, it's like you've got your abs, your obliques, it's like right deeper beneath. Just trying to kind of...
And sometimes I try and hold it for, say, 30 seconds or whatever, and sometimes do quick pulses.
Yeah, that's really good to do. Right, so next exercise is the squat hold. Again, you can't do 35 seconds, you can't have a bit sooner. Right, so sit and hold.
Times like this, if I'm like holding a squat, I'll try and think about doing the pelvic floor as well.
Can you do it from there as well? Yeah,
I try and do it when I'm driving. Just, you can get into the routine of having a time when you do it, like driving in the car.
Right.
Helps you to remember.
Can't beat a bit Disney Plus. He's in there watching The Incredibles. I can see him. Right, 8 seconds.
Yeah, this doesn't, we're not always this lucky. This doesn't always happen.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh. Right, 2 more moves. We've got push-ups and the knee smashes. So how you feeling, alright?
Got a sweaty upper lip.
Good. It's good effort. Right, so we're going to go for some push-ups, and then again do them from the knees if you want. And the aim here is obviously try to bend the elbows, lower yourself towards the floor and push up. Right, I'm going to go 45 degrees. That's it, well done, Rosie.
Hug the baby.
Remember, if you can't get right the way down, stay on your knees and just do a half rep, so just a tiny bend in the elbows. You're still working the chest and triceps. You don't have to go right down. Good, brilliant, Rosie. Squeeze those abs, good. Strengthen that core. Your lower back, don't let that dip. 3, 2, 1. Excellent, well done. Good work. Right, last one then is the knee smashers. So it's going to be stretch up. 1, 2, 1, 2. Bringing the knee sort of out to meet the elbows almost. This is the last move, 35 seconds, and we are done.
It's hot out here as well. I'm sweating.
We've been planning this for weeks and saying we've got to film pregnancy workouts.
Didn't we not manage to do it last time? I ended up giving birth and we realised we haven't even done it.
Now we're going to film a few though before this baby arrives, so
I'm 31 weeks
tuned.
now, so we're out of time. So
now we're going to try and get
got a little bit of time left.
at least 3 or 4 workout shot that you can just complete really in any trimester of your pregnancy. Right, well done Rosie. We're in time, look. 1, 2,
This pregnancy's just gone really quickly.
Because when you've got kids, you're just living your life. It's like you just sort of don't think about it, do you?
Yeah.
Right, 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go.
Yay!
So, good work, well done. Heart rate's been elevated.
Yeah.
Baby's probably feeling good.
Rocked it to
And
sleep.
we've worked, upper body. We've worked our core, our front of our legs, our back of our legs, our glutes. So it's really good full body workout using 1 pair of dumbbells. I hope you enjoyed the session. Any last words,
Thank
Rosie?
you, hope you enjoyed it.
To motivate any mums
Good
out
luck
there?
with all your pregnancies. Have an amazing labour. Do pelvic floors.
Yeah, and good luck with it. And yeah, keep coming back to the Body Coach TV. Hit
Yeah.
subscribe. I'll be posting some
We
new
will do more.
pregnancy workouts. I promise.
We need
Should we
to do
commit
them-
to 4?
Yeah, we need to do them like next week.
Okay.
before.
Thanks again for tuning in. I'll see you soon.
Bye, thank you.